Who knows what you might find?
Hey, don't shoot!
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got another episode of Before You Buy, where I give you straight-up gameplay impressions and honest thoughts about the latest releases. And today, we're talking about Arc Raiders, a game that's had quite a journey getting to launch. Originally, it was going to be a free-to-play co-op shooter, then the whole direction changed, and now it's dropped as a full PvPvE extraction shooter on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. So, I dove right in. No review copy, no special access. Just me buying it and grinding non-stop since launch. Here's what I've found so far. At its core, Arc Raiders is a PvPvE extraction shooter, meaning you're fighting other players and hostile AI robots while trying to gather loot and escape alive. You drop in with whatever gear you manage to craft or scavenge, and if you die, you lose everything, including gear you brought in. It's punishing, but that's the thrill of the genre. The world setting is surprisingly cool. Humanity forced underground, venturing topside only to gather resources, while massive mechanical arc machines roam the ruins. Just surviving a single run can feel like an achievement. The game throws you into a super short tutorial, teaches you the basics, and suddenly you're out there with your created character. The early quests basically act as your hands-on guide to the game. How to raid areas, how to crack open loot boxes, how to fight robots, how to use grenades, all that stuff. But prepare yourself, because Arc Raiders is Menu City. Crafting menus, scrap menus, resource menus, vendor menus. Every bench has its own upgrade system. It's a lot. Sometimes it's overwhelming, sometimes it's tedious, but the reward is there. Better gear, stronger weapons, cooler builds. Once you actually get topside, things get way more exciting. The maps? Huge, varied, genuinely fun to explore. You'll move through dense forests, abandoned buildings, underground tunnels, swamps, rooftops, wide open fields with terrifying visibility. Sometimes the weather changes mid-run. Sometimes darkness hits, and your flashlight feels like your only friend. And sometimes, another player hears your footsteps and decides they want your loot. Player interaction is the star. You'll meet other players constantly, and this is where Arc Raiders shines. You can negotiate, partner temporarily, betray each other, or get betrayed yourself. Proximity chat creates some genuinely hilarious moments. The Arc robots themselves are no joke. A tiny drone? It can screw up your run by alerting a whole nest of enemies. Bigger robots? Sometimes they're reasonable. Other times they feel like absolute bullet sponges from hell. I like that they're intimidating, but the consistency definitely needs tuning. Sometimes the difficulty spikes feel totally random. Still, they add so much intensity that it's hard to stay mad for long. Gunplay is surprisingly clean for a third-person extraction shooter. You've got satisfying recoil, punchy sound effects, solid hit feedback, and the movement. Sprinting, rolling, crouching feels smooth. I wish there were more advanced movement options, like going prone or having real melee options. But what's here feels good enough to keep you hooked. And maybe if there is a prone option, you will invite more rats to go prone in bushes. So the options that you have right now is perfect for this kind of game. The sound design? Top tier. You'll constantly listen for footsteps in the distance, rustling bushes, distant gunshots, scanning drones if their lights are orange or red, so you know if someone else is around, car alarms and birds flying. Everything can reveal your position or warn you about an incoming ambush. There's crafting for everything: bullets, shields, attachments, weapon upgrades. Each bench has its own upgrade tree. Each gun has its own level track. There's also a skill tree where you can invest points into things like faster healing, more stamina, quieter movement, faster lockpicking, better looting speed. The progression feels meaningful. When you invest, you feel the improvement. But yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time crafting replacements for gear you just lost. Sometimes it gets old. The maps are absolutely the highlight. Every one of them looks good, feels unique, has great verticality, offers hidden areas and dynamic encounters. The lighting, weather, and soundscape combine to create an atmosphere that's creepy, dangerous, and immersive. This is my personal opinion about Arc Raiders with some positive and negative points. At first, the positives. The aesthetic and atmosphere when you walk, trot the maps is amazing. It's really an intense game, especially when you play solo. It's super fun with friends, or even randoms when you talk with your random squad, or through prox chat, addictive when you get a taste of a good purple loot run. Now, a few negatives. The menu is a little complicated at first, but you get used to it very quick in my opinion. Occasionally unbalanced in terms of ping. Sometimes you have the feeling that you are behind cover, but you're still getting hit and vice versa. For a game that changed direction mid-development, I'm honestly impressed. If you enjoy extraction shooters, or want to try one that's more accessible and sci-fi focused, this is a solid starting point. I bought it, I'm still playing it, and I definitely feel like I've gotten my money's worth so far. For me, it's a solid 9.5 out of 10 in my opinion. This is my first extraction shooter, and I really like it.